You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just waiting to feel motivated, and that's the trap. We all do it. We wait for that spark, that perfect burst of energy that will make us want to work out, to study, or to finally start something we have been putting off. But here's the truth: motivation almost never shows up when you need it. It's not the cause of action, it's the result of it. So today, I want to talk about why you never feel motivated, how dopamine and your brain wiring works against you, and what actually works instead. And once you understand this, you'll never look at motivation the same way ever again. We have all been taught that motivation is the key to success, that once you feel ready, everything falls into place. But that's one of the biggest lies in self improvement. Motivation never creates action, action creates motivation. Think about it. How many times have you not wanted to work out? But once you started, within 10 minutes you feel energized. That's dopamine rewarding your action, not the intention. Motivation isn't the spark, it's the smoke. It shows up after something starts burning. So if motivation doesn't get us moving, what does? It all comes down to how your brain is wired. Your brain has two main systems: one that seeks comfort and one that seeks growth. The comfort system is ancient, built to keep you safe. It wants you to stay warm, avoid pain, and use the least amount of energy. On the other hand, the growth system thrives on challenge, but it only activates when you push through discomfort. Motivation happens when dopamine and adrenaline rise together and say, let's chase this. But modern life floods your brain with easy dopamine, like scrolling, junk food, and endless entertainment. You're getting the reward without doing the work. So when it's time to do something real, like build, study, or move, your brain doesn't feel like it. It's already been tricked into thinking that it has achieved something. I've been there. I've had days, even weeks, where I didn't feel like doing anything. I'd wake up, grab my phone, scroll for hours, and tell myself, tomorrow I'll be better. But tomorrow looked exactly the same. I'd feel guilty, anxious, like I was wasting time, but couldn't stop. But it wasn't because I didn't want to change. I just kept waiting for that motivation to magically come back. It took me months to realize it's not coming. You create it through small action, through momentum. That's when I learned something that changed everything. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. You move first, the feeling follows. And once you really get this, your whole mindset toward effort changes. If you want to feel motivated, stop chasing the feeling. Motivation fades, systems don't. Build routines that make action automatic, so you don't have to feel ready to move forward. Here's what actually works: simple things that help me rebuild consistency when I felt stuck. Start tiny. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for done. Even 2 push ups, 1 page of a book, or 5 minutes of silence. Small actions shrink resistance. Use your environment. Motivation is unreliable, but environment is powerful. Keep distractions out of reach. Make your tools visible and easy to access. Track your wins. Your brain releases dopamine when it sees progress. Check marks, habit trackers, even a sticky note on the wall, they all work. Replace quick dopamine. Swap out instant hits like scrolling with effort-based dopamine. That's why workouts, reading, or creating feel so good after. Show up anyway, even on the days you don't want to, especially then. Because every time you act, without waiting to feel like it, you train your brain that action matters more than emotion. See, motivation isn't a burst of energy that strikes out of nowhere. It's the fire you build one spark at a time. And once you start feeding it daily, it becomes self sustaining. The people you think are always motivated, they are not. They have just built habits that work even when emotions don't. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Real growth begins when you stop waiting to feel ready. And when you act despite the emotions, that's when motivation finally catches up. So, if you're tired of waiting to feel motivated, start small today. Take one action, no matter how tiny, and let the momentum do its job. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe. Let's keep each other accountable. And if there's something you're struggling with or a topic you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments. I read everyone and I'll do my best to help.